Hello again, boys and girls. Welcome back. Today our book is going to be Horse Hero. So get your writing book and get ready to head up. So remember, on the left-hand side, you always put the book and then the number. So today it's book 98. Our book title is Horse Hero. And we're going to be doing a little bit of word work very, very quickly. Vowel patterns, OU and OW. Okay, so I'll give you a few seconds just to head up your books. Okay, so for our word work today, we're going to be looking at two combinations, an OU combination and an OW combination. And in both of these combinations, when you hear them in words, they can often make the ow sound. So I'm going to show you some words. This word is around. So we have that ow. This word is growl. So this ow again. Hour, this owl, and the last one, town, owl again. All right, so for some of you, when I give you words, you might say, Miss Brown, stop giving me those baby words. I know how to spell those words. So what we're going to do today is I actually already put the words I'm going to give you into the correct columns, either the ow, O-W, owl, O-U, owl, O-W, or other if it doesn't fit into either of these columns. I'm going to give you the words first. I'm not going to tell you how they are spelled, so you will see at the end if you spelled them correctly. Okay? So, head up your books if you haven't done so already. Book 98, Horse Hero Vowel Patterns, owl, owl, and other. All right, so the first word I'm going to give you is the word shout. And at any point, if you think I'm moving too fast, just press pause. Shout. The next word, frown. The next word, spoil. Coin, like money, a coin. Throne. Howl. About. Mountain. Two more. Found. And the last word is surround. So remember, you were looking for the words that made the owl sound, but you had to decide, is it going to be an OW owl or an O? I keep saying the wrong thing. Is it going to be an OU owl or an OW owl or other? And they have to be spelled correctly. All right, time for the big reveal. Let's see if you were able to spell these words correctly and get them in the correct columns. Ta-da! All right, so under the OU column, you should have had the words shout, about, mountain, found, and surround. Under the OW column, you should have had frown and howl. And under the other column, you should have had spoil, coin, and throne. Okay? All right, so moving on to our comprehension. So we know all about text features. Text features are those things in books, especially in nonfiction books, that help us to understand the text a bit better. Okay, so they are the things like the headings and the table of contents and the glossary and the index and the captions and the photographs and the diagrams and the tables and the facts. These are all things that give us more information about the text. So photographs are really important. They're not just pictures that the author decided to put in there to make it look pretty. They're giving you more information and more understanding about the text. So this book, Horse Hero, I have an extra copy today. I really enjoyed this book. It's actually a biography. And remember, biographies are genres where a person it's about a person's life story. Okay? And this book is about a man, Mr. Sexton, and he had a farm. And in the forest nearby, it actually caught on fire. The fire was heading to his farm, so he had to escape with his horse. At one point he was actually surrounded by the flames, and his horse did something that people feel made him a hero. So they feel that his horse saved him. Other people think it might have just been an accident, but many people believe that his horse is actually a hero. So as we're looking through the book, I want you to really pay attention to the photographs and then think about why the author chose certain photographs for this picture. So what mood was he trying to evoke from us? What did he want us to feel as we were reading this text? Okay, so there is some comprehension. So I'm going to give you the comprehension before we start to read, just so that your mind is thinking about what you're looking for. Just pause you so I can make sure that it is. Okay, so I just want to make sure that you are close enough. Okay, all right, so this is the comprehension. So photograph analysis. Analysis means when you really study something. You kind of pick it apart, you really study it. Okay, so look at the pictures on pages 18 and 19 and the captions. Remember, the captions are the words under the pictures that give you more information. Why did the author include these photos? How do they make the story more exciting? So there are lots of pictures in this book, but the pictures, the photographs on pages 18 and 19 is almost a comparison. And I want you to think about, why did the author choose those photographs? What did he want us to get from them? How did he use them to make the story exciting? Okay, so this is your opinion. How do you think the author used these to make the story exciting? So I'm going to read a little bit with you, and then you're going to read the rest on your own. Okay, so don't forget, if you ever want to put me on closed caption, it's a little CC button at the bottom, and then the words come up nice and big. All right, so in our table of contents, the sections of Horse Hero are lifesaver, fire, an escape plan, a safe place, and coming home. So remember, when you're reading nonfiction text, you're reading everything. The headings, you're looking at the diagrams, the maps, all this gives you more information about the text. Okay, so page 3 is lifesaver. Anthony Sexton almost died in a terrible fire, but his horse saved his life. Anthony believes that his horse meant to save him. Others are not so sure. This is a true story of what happened to one man and his horse on February 7th, 2009. Okay, so the next heading is fire. Those pictures. On a very hot day in 2009, hundreds of wildfires spread around the state of Victoria in Australia. The fires burned towns. They burned through forests, farms, and homes. These fires were the worst in Australia's history. Flames shot high into the sky. Ash rained down and trees exploded. Could you imagine a tree exploding? The fires killed almost 200 people. Okay, so the caption, the fire spread quickly from one place to the next. Anthony Sexton watched the fire from his farmhouse. He saw flames light up the bushes, but the fire was far behind his home. Anthony felt safe. He didn't think the fire would reach his farm. Then suddenly the sky turned black. Smoke filled the air, and strong winds made the fire move fast. Anthony began to cough. He knew the fire was getting closer, and it was time to act. Okay, so remember I said you're looking at everything. So here we have a map of the world, and they're showing us the continent of Australia, and then they magnify it to show you exactly where he lives. So this is Victoria. And then what do all the little red spots represent? Okay, so they have bushfires. These show all over Victoria where the bushfires were. So this map shows where fires burned in Victoria, Australia in 2009. Okay, so at this point I want you to pause and continue reading Horse Hero. Okay, so you should have had enough time to complete Horse Hero. So remember, your comprehension question is to look at pages 18 and 19. So let me find them. Okay. All right. So on pages 19 especially, they have a before and an after. So I want you to really have a look at those. And I mean, it's quite dramatic to look at those pictures because there's such a difference. It's a stark difference if you're going to compare the before and after. But I want you to think about these pictures as you analyze. Look at the pictures on pages 18 and 19 and the captions. So the captions are over here. Why did the author include these photos? How did they make the story exciting? Okay? All right. So that is our lesson today. Thank you for hanging in there. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you in the next lesson. Bye.